Gurizada, boa tarde, aqui é o David, bora por mais umas notícias. Se tu é novo no canal, seja muito bem-vindo. Aqui o assunto que a gente trata é criptomoedas, cara. O projeto do momento que a gente está falando é da Ripple XRP. Notícias lá, pode ver, quem está acompanhando o mercado aí, deu uma subidinha na nossa moeda, né, cara? Tá num valor aí de alta, tá crescendo. Notícias lá atualizadas na gringa, cara. Banco na Tailândia começa a usar a parada também. E Singapura e Arábia Saudita também, cara, já estão adeptos à tecnologia. Para quem não sabe, aqui eu sou o David, eu sou investidor de criptomoedas, né, cara? A gente tem o intuito aqui de estudar esse novo mercado que está surgindo com força, que são os criptoativos. O formato do meu canal, eu tento me nutrir de notícias lá da gringa, lá. A gente ativa o tradutor, começa a acompanhar as notícias e dá uma analisada. Pode ver que meus vídeos estão ficando mais rápidos, eu estou tentando fazer uma coisa mais resumida para o pessoal aqui não perder muito tempo, né? Que senão fica uma coisa longa. A maioria dos vídeos antes estava dando 30 minutos, 40 minutos, e ficar na frente assim no computador 30, 40 minutos é complicado. Então eu estou tentando trazer já os vídeos de forma resumida para nós aqui e a gente bater um papo, né, cara? Então bora pro vídeo aqui. Esse seria lá na Tailândia, cara. A notícia saiu lá faz há pouco tempo, sempre tento buscar notícias atualizadas. Vamos ver o que o nosso colega vai dizer aqui. Bora pro vídeo.
Article states Thailand's oldest bank, SCB, acquires 51% stake in cryptocurrency exchange BitHub. I believe I said that right. Siam Commercial Bank, Thailand's oldest bank, acquired a 51% stake in a cryptocurrency exchange BitHub. BitHub announced the news on Tuesday, saying that the deal is expected to be completed by the first quarter of 2022. All based upon regulatory approval. SCB is not new in the crypto world. The bank operates a venture capital unit called SCB 10X that invests in blockchains and decentralized finance startups. SCB 10X is an investor in crypto firms like BlockFi, Alpha Finance, and Ripple. So why is it so big? Well, Leo kind of summed it up for us. He goes, let me fix the title for you at the block. SCB, Thailand's oldest bank, which is a RippleNet committee member and a RippleNet partner, acquires a 51% stake in Thailand's oldest exchange. He goes on to say SCB partnered with ODL customer Novati in September for remittances to Thailand. Now, why do you think that SCB, the oldest bank in Thailand, partnered with Novati for on-demand liquidity customers? What do you think they're going to be doing here, folks? Come on. And then the on-demand liquidity roadmap that Ripple put out, what do we see getting announced in Q2? Well, we see the Philippines in there. Turkey, United Kingdom, and then H2, what do we see? Thailand, folks. Thailand. Yeah. What do you think is going on here? I'll tell you what's going on. A massive corridor is being created over in the west. Is the west? I guess it's the east from here. Over in Asia, we'll say it like that. I've been saying this for quite some time. Asia is going to be the first ones to adopt on-demand liquidity. That's where we're really going to see it. Boom. Wait, we're not done. SCB Thailand put back in 2019. We will be using blockchain technology for Ripple, but as for XRP, you may have to wait further announcements. Well, yeah. Well, guess what? You're going to be using XRP because you're not just upgrading your payment rails to do the same thing that Swift was doing. None of these banks, remittance companies are doing that. You're not going to go digital without using the cryptocurrency because you'll be doing the same thing that the old Swift system does. Why would you do such a thing? Why would you invest all that money, all that time, all that technology if you're not improving your systems? No. When you improve your system...
Cara, ele fala da Swift, pra mim, cara, Swift vai perder força, cara. Se eles não fizerem uma parceria com a Ripple aí, pode ter certeza que eles vão perder na questão assim do produto, porque a tecnologia Ripple tá sendo muito eficaz, né, cara? Todo mundo já tá notando isso aí. Eu anunciei no vídeo meu possível parceria, tomara que isso aconteça, que a Swift também proporcionou a Ripple. Se não tivesse um projeto da Swift, não sei se a Ripple teria, de repente, uma meta de superar eles, né? Então, cara, tomara que ocorra uma parceria, que a empresa também é bacana, né? Bora pro vídeo, essa criptomoeda.
You improve the way things are handled and done. It's that simple. So XRP on-demand liquidity will be used. Then we're not done. Check out this clip.
สาขาธนาคารผมได้ขออาสาหาช่องทางใหม่ในการโอนเงินไปต่างประเทศ
Yeah, you're probably like, why are you playing that? I don't know what he's saying. I got you good there. Happy Wednesday morning, folks. But no, all seriousness, SCB Easy and money transfer. SCB is a money transfer app that runs on RippleNet. It says the Bank of Thailand authorized the service to leave the sandbox, so you can be confident. Talking 12 countries, USD, GBP, Europe, SGT is the fastest in England, and from England to Singapore in 30 seconds. What do you think is going on here? And then the icing on the cake is David
Schwartz. Imagina uma transferência da Inglaterra para Singapura em 30 segundos, cara. É outra caminhada, né, cara?
Back in 2018. He says, in the future, I like to see banks set up an entity that's not technically a bank, but under the corporate umbrella. to hold their XRP for them. For now, solutions that don't require them to hold XRP because it flows from one exchange to the other directly. I see the writing on the wall. I hope you do as well. This is absolutely tremendous news. The block can play it down as much as they want. We know what's going on. This was a great thread. That's going to do it for me. Check out all the links in the description of this video.
Cara, esse foi o primeiro vídeo. Como vocês estão vendo, a Tailândia entrou na jogada, cara. Cara, essa semana os bancos estão divulgando cada vez mais o projeto, cara. O outro vídeo aqui seria sobre a adaptação global de Singapura à Arábia Saudita. Vamos ver o que ele vai nos dizer. Esse cara aqui também tem um vídeo muito bom. Deixa eu ver as configurações. Tá, certinho. Bora pro
here you're going to like, and instead of tagging all of the people in Congress, we're going to get very focused about who it is, and we're going to collectively do it together. All right, so here we see he offered his 2 cents here, and it really is the call to action for Congress to settle this matter. If Congress passes the Token Taxonomy Act, the Securities Clarity Act, these are just 2 pieces of legislation that can really clear the way for innovation. This is not just about Ripple XRP. The case itself is more about the entire space. I believe that's why the SEC actually chose to sue Ripple, because the case speaks to crypto broadly and not just the actual company Ripple or the token XRP, which are completely separate. So we'll keep an eye on that. But look at the good news that's happening around the world. I want you to pull back now. Let's go macro here, because we see XRP price moving, regardless of the fact that the SEC is crapping all over crypto and Ripple and XRP, right? But look at what's taking place here, especially on the side of what's happening for Ripple and XRP around the world. Singapore's Central Bank Monetary Authority, Singapore MAS, is looking to cement country's position as a key player in the global crypto economy. It gets better. Look here. Commonwealth Bank of Australia announced its decision to allow customers to trade cryptocurrencies directly through its app. Remember, they also just highlighted that they appreciated and took into fact and consideration Ripple's recommendation towards a regulation towards crypto as well. And this momentum is coming. So this is Singapore, this is Australia. The clarity is not that hard to find because the rest of the world is finding it, right? Let's take a look at this, because this helps price move too, right? New digital bank launching in South Africa. Temenos and Banco loans are in the mix. Ripple and Temenos, if you're not aware, are in fact partners. So this all keeps mounting, but it gets better even still, right? So let's take a look at this. Ripple partner Siam Commercial Bank acquires 51% stake in ODL partner BitCup. Come on in. You know, all of this is extremely exciting. Let's take a look at this here. This is Saudi Arabia announced the country will launch Ripple's XRP powered on-demand liquidity platform in an effort to make international payments easier. I mean, look at what's happening around the world. Before we look at the TA and the price and what's happening here, which is exciting, let me just say this. You know, when it comes to watching all of this roll out around the world, I'm reminded that it is about the world. It's not just about the United States. And at some point through all of this quagmire of the lack of legislation or the lack of clarity for the whole crypto space and Ripple and XRP, I'm reminded that the rest of the world is moving forward, is what I'm reminded of right now. And the ultimate goal here, what is XRP? It's a bridge currency. Well, let's expand on that. It's a bridge currency. So build that out in our minds. It's a bridge currency for Siam Commercial Bank. It's going to be a bridge currency over in Australia, I believe. It's already going to be a bridge for powered on-demand liquidity right here in Saudi Arabia. You know, I guess we have to ask ourselves, you know, does this end up being, you know, a 75% adoption, a 10% adoption around the world, 100% adoption around the world? What do we need it to be? And actually, I believe we already see what it is going to be. And it is being adopted around the world. And we are watching that happen. And at some point, I really do glass half full here. It's my personal perspective, and it's not financial advice. I also believe we're going to see the United States realize exactly what's happening in Saudi Arabia and other places around the world. And they, too, will figure out exactly the best way to treat and handle this digital asset and begin to use it for themselves. Let's take a look at the TA right quick here as Dark Defender says hi.
Cara, isso aqui tá cada vez pressionando mais os Estados Unidos, cara. É muito boa essas notícias ao redor do mundo que tá acontecendo. É Rússia, é todo lado do Oriente Médio, é todo lado da Ásia, agora o continente africano. Só falta aqui as questões das Américas, cara, para liberar o sistema de uma vez, e pode ter certeza que vai valorizar. Isso aqui tá metendo mais pressão. A Europa também já tá adepto à tecnologia, cara. Então, é jogo de paciência, velho. Não é conceito de compra nem nada. A gente está estudando as notícias e tudo que está acontecendo no mundo. Tu tem que estar a par disso aqui, cara. Que senão, se tu ficar te guiando só por preço, tu vai te frustrar no mercado e tu vai achar que não vai rolar. Quando menos espera, acontece, cara. Então, bora pro vídeo.
Right there, congrats. $13 has been broken. We saw as much as $1.22, and we know that he said we expect to see 124 as key resistance, which we've pretty much touched just underneath. XRP hits 123 within the 6th attempt, precise. Next resistance will be around 141, 179. He says our support is 113, so we'll keep an eye on that as well. We also have CoinsKid here, who reinforces a lot of the same information. Take a listen.
Como eu cito nos vídeos, eu não gosto de ficar cuidando só o gráfico. Senão tu fica te guiando só por preço e tu esquece tudo aquilo que a gente conversou antes. Cara, eu espero que tu tenha gostado da notícia. O canal aqui é interagir sobre isso, notícias, o que está acontecendo no mundo, e o projeto do momento é a Ripple. Cara, se tiver mais alguma coisa, eu chego aí no Corujão News pra gente conversar mais um pouco. Falou, gurizada, deixa aquele like se tu é novo no canal aí e se inscreva. Tamo junto, até a próxima!